Hello everyone, welcome back to Believers IAS Academy presents the 400 plus GS series. In line with NITI Aayog best practices in India, we have already completed social welfare, social sector and agriculture. In today, we will be dealing with three more chapters, that is education, health and nutrition, and one more is skill development. All the best practices in these three sectors will be covered in today's video. So, without any delay, we will start with the first chapter, that is education sector. And the first best practice in India, according to NITI Aayog, is the smart classroom in aspirational district, that is Golapara, Assam. So, these are the images. You can see how the smart classes have been followed in this Golapara district of Assam. The objective is to enhance digital learning in government schools. Next is the key features: 50 smart classrooms with ICT infrastructure and training. Content aligned with state curriculum via Diksha portal. So, use of e-governance or information communication tools for improving education systems in India. Okay, best example. And the impact is it improved student engagement and attendance, enhanced teacher preparedness, and the nodal agency for this is District Administration and Department of Assam. Remember the name, that is Smart Classroom in Aspirational Districts. When you are reading or when you are watching this video, try to read along with me so that it will help you remember it more. Next, second one is PUNK. PUNK is Girls Education and Empowerment in Alirajpur, Madhya Pradesh. PUNK in Hindi is nothing but wings. Okay, wings of the birds, like symbolizes freedom. So the objective is to prevent school dropout among the adolescent girls. We know in India, enrollment of women in the primary education is fine, is good. However, the issue arises when they enter into high schools or higher education due to various issues that are attached with the adolescence of girls, such as menstruation and other various aspects. Most of the girls in their adolescence drop out from the school. So this particular scheme or this particular best practice is aimed at addressing these dropouts. Interventions: girl mentors trained in life skills and menstrual hygiene are provided. Home visits, peer support groups are provided. Impact: re-enrollment of 2055 girls. Okay, not only avoiding the dropout but also re-enrollment. All the students, all the girl childs which already dropped out of the schools were re-enrolled in the school back. Next, 40% increase in attendance as well. The nodal agencies: District Collectorate and Education Department of MP. Remember the name, PUNK scheme in Madhya Pradesh to address high school dropouts among the women. That is enough. Third is Mission Gunwatta. Okay, Nasik, Maharashtra. The goal is improving learning outcomes and foundational literacy. Okay, every year Pratham, the NGO, releases reports, okay, like standards of learning in India, and one of the major complaint or major drawback in Indian education system is that issues with respect to foundational literacy and foundational numeracy. Okay, a student from class 3 unable to do addition or subtraction examples, or a student of class 6 unable to form sentences in English. These are the issues that India is facing. So this particular scheme is aimed at improving the learning outcomes and foundational literacy. Scheme is Mission Gunwatta of Maharashtra. Key measures: cluster level monitoring, teacher mentoring. Okay, in the reports, most of the times what happens is the report says that teachers are inadequate in providing the knowledge to students. If the teachers are inadequate, how can you expect student to be improving in foundational literacy and numeracy? So here we are also addressing the issue of teacher mentoring. Next is academic audits, regular audits by the independent authorities. Use of school quality assessment framework. The impact is 25% improvement in literacy and numeracy in the district, strengthened student teacher accountability. Nodal agency Jilla Parishad and Education Department of Maharashtra. Okay. Next is Mission Gunavatta. That is Mission Gunavatta. Before that is Punk. Before that is Smart Class in Aspiration District of Gorapara. Just read along with me so that you will remember it better. Next is online learning through digital Dan. Digital Dan in Bastar, Chhattisgarh. Bastar, infamous for Naxal rewards, is a district in Chhattisgarh or in India which is performing at the lowest in terms of education or any kind of developmental activities. So this online learning through digital Dan is aimed at addressing the issues. Problem: lack of devices during the COVID-19. Solution is crowdsourced donations of used smartphones and tablets. Okay, very important. How the citizenry can be used as an active participant here. Citizenry is being used as active participant in governance. Okay, here they are allowed to provide charity through crowdfunding of used phones and tablets. Distribution to underprivileged children who are not able to avail these smartphones or tablets by themselves. Impact: over 11,000 students reached bridge digital divide during the pandemic. The nodal agency is district collector and NGOs. So remember, the scheme is online learning through digital Dan. The Dan here focuses on crowdsourcing or crowdfunding from citizenry. So here the citizen is acting as an active participant in governance. Next, holistic school transformation in Sikkim. Focus is on improving infrastructure, providing quality education and joyful learning. One of the major issues of education in India is the inadequate infrastructure. Inadequate infrastructure. So this scheme is aimed at addressing the inadequate infrastructure. And also, one of the chief complaint that Indian education faces is the learning is very rote in nature and there is no joy and there is no soulful experience here. So in this holistic development in Sikkim or holistic school transformation in Sikkim, it is aimed at providing a joyful learning. Initiatives: child friendly infrastructure, inculcation of reading habits and cleanliness through morning circles, important, remember this morning circles. And impact: it improved hygiene, student confidence and academic performance. The nodal agency is State Education Department of Sikkim. Okay, holistic school development of Sikkim. Next is home learning packages in Dahod, Gujarat. Home learning packages. Objective is support learning during school closure. Method: weekly learning kits for students. Parental engagement via phone calls and feedback loops. Okay, keeping parents accountable as well. Impact: it maintained learning continuity for 30,000+ students. Nodal agency District Education Office in Dahod, Gujarat. Home learning packages. So when the offline learning was not possible, the online learning was happening during the COVID-19, and during that time most of the times what used to happen was students or the children were not listening to the class and the parents, they were busy with their own work and they were also not engaging with school students. So this home learning is aimed at addressing the gap, that parents are also held accountable for the impact of loss of impact of education, and also the feedback mechanisms are also provided so that there is a regular learning of the students. Next, Unnayan, that is tech-led learning in Bihar. Unnayan, tech-led learning in Bihar. Whenever there is a scheme coming from Bihar, Odisha, Chhattisgarh, they become important for you. So learning location, it is in Muzaffarpur district. Model: blended learning via tablets, TV and YouTube. AI based assessment and real time feedback, very important, how deep technology is being used to promote education. Impact: over 2 lakh students reached, replicated in Jharkhand and other districts as well. Nodal agency district administration and tech partners, how the government is using private participants in promoting education. Okay, this is Unnayan in Bihar. Next, the 8th one is digital learning platform, that is Samharth. Samarth from Odisha. Scope is unified learning platform for all government schools. Features e-content, performance tracking, teacher dashboards. It was used during COVID-19 and continued post-pandemic as well. Impact, it increased student-teacher interaction and engagement as well. Nodal agency, School and Mass Education Department of Odisha. So, digital learning platform Samarth, and the Bihar is Unnaya. Next is community engagement for school rejuvenation in Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir. Strategy, officials enrolled their own children in the government schools. Community was mobilized for infrastructure development. So again here, citizens are being used as active participants. Active participant. Impact, enrollment is increased from 140 to 200. Infrastructure and performance drastically improved as well. So it is community engagement for school rejuvenation in Jammu and Kashmir. Okay. Next is girl enrollment drive in Uri, Jammu and Kashmir again. Problem is 200 plus out of school children were present in Jammu and Kashmir, and also there is a huge gender disparity in terms of school learnings. Solution, renovation of earthquake hit school via community funds, involvement of religious leaders for awareness. A very important aspect here. How religion and the sentiments that come along with religion were used to promote education. Very unique example here. That is girls enrollment drive, where they use religious leaders to promote awareness about the significance of learning. Impact, female enrollment was on the rise. Results improved from 30 to 70%, and 15 students got distinction as well. This is about education. Just we'll do the recap. We'll just read the recap of the names. So first one is Smart Classroom Aspirational District in Golapara, Assam, where they included ICT infrastructure to promote education. Next is Punk in Madhya Pradesh, where they tried to increase enrollment of the girls in schools during the adolescent age. And then Mission Gunavatta. In Mission Gunavatta, it focused on promoting foundation literacy and numeracy. It used school quality assessment as well, and also teacher mentoring and monitoring. Next is Dan or Digital Dan of Chhattisgarh. So here, like when the students were not able to avail mobile phones or smartphones or tabs, this was crowdsourced to them. Next is Holistic School Transformation in Sikkim, which focused on joyful learning, infrastructure building, and quality education. Next is home learning packages in Dahad, Gujarat. Whenever the students are learning from online mode, if they are not held accountable, the teachers are contacted, parents are contacted here by the teachers, and they are held accountable. Unnayan in Bihar, it is also digital led focusing. Here, artificial intelligence and the deep technology are involved in the learning. And digital learning platform of Samarth is in Odisha. Next is community rejuvenation, community engagement for school rejuvenation in Baramulla, Jammu and Kashmir, where they used the community for building infrastructure. And finally, girls enrollment drive. Why is it unique? It is unique because religious leaders were also included in this aspect, in this drive. Now, the second chapter of this video is health and nutrition, the best practices in health and nutrition. So the first is STEMI, STEMI or NSTEMI program in Tamil Nadu. It is emergency heart attack response. So problem, there was delay in STEMI, that is heart attack issues in rural India. So solution is hub and spoke model, that is peripheral hospitals act as a spoke, perform thrombolysis, and patients shifted to hub hospitals for PCI. Okay, hub and spoke. If this is the hub, this is the spoke. These are the spokes. These spokes are peripheral hospitals who perform thrombolysis, whereas patients are finally, once they are performed with the thrombolysis, so that immediate care is given, then they are transferred to the core, that is primary healthcare centers. Okay. Next, impact is reduced delay in treatment, improved acute cardiac care quality. Scalability, it is now being adopted in Telangana and Karnataka as well. So it can be used in GS2 public health, SA health innovation, etc. Next is HNBC plus Odisha, infant follow-up nutrition. Okay, the goal is to tackle diarrhea pneumonia and malnutrition among the children. Approach: home visits by ASHA at 3rd, 6th, 9th and 12th month. Outcomes: 68% infants received full follow-up, 79% of undernourished infants improved by 12 months, trained 300 plus ASHA workers. It can be used in GS2. Okay, so just providing schemes is not enough. You have to follow up the schemes and welfare schemes. Only then the outcomes will be better. Okay. Third is Remind project. Remind project of Uttar Pradesh, and it is the mobile supervision of ASHAs. That is, ASHA app was created. Job aid for maternal and newborn tracking. Sangini app, it is a supervisor tracking tool. Results: knowledge of pregnancy danger signs increases from 1.6 to 2.57. ANC visits by 12%, better quality of the care also increased, and cost per death averted was rupees 1.76 lakhs. Partners are NHM UP, CRS, Vatsalya, Dimagi. Not necessary, just remember this app. Remind project of Uttar Pradesh is aimed at promoting promoting ASHA workers in helping during the pregnancy times. Next is Nutri Gardens in Anganwadi Center, Rajasthan. Nutri Gardens, just remember the name. One of the chief issues that India faces is not the hunger, but it is the hidden hunger. Okay, hidden hunger. What is this hidden hunger? It is the lack of nutrition, either malnutrition or undernutrition. Okay, next, the aim is to fight malnutrition via community gardens. Partners: DWCD, Narega and UNICEF. Features: grows local vegetables or fruits, trains AWWS, uses vacant AWC land. Impact: in Banaswara, 70% of the 300 marginalized children were recalled. Okay, very important. That is Nutri Gardens, a very important or unique scheme, you can say. Nutri Gardens in Anganwadi centers. Next is pneumonia screening with multimodal device. That is Punjab. The tool is multimodal pulse oximeter. It counts respirations plus O2 saturation. It was used under SANS initiative. Impact is 502 children screened, 27% diagnosed accurately, and 95% received correct treatment. 95% received correct treatment, and 660 devices deployed across HWCs. It can be used in GS2, GS3 again. Next, PM Swanidhi, empowering street vendors post COVID-19. This is a central or national level scheme. Okay, launched in June 20 under Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Offering is loans of up to 10,000 to 20,000 to 50,000 based on the repayment. Swanidhi se Swamriddhi links vendors to 8 government schemes. Then Swad partners with Swiggy and Zomato onboard vendors online. Even for the street vendors, Swiggy and Zomato are connected. 26.4 lakh plus vendors benefited, 2,660 crore loans disbursed. Next is Amma program. Amma program is in Rajasthan, managing acute malnutrition. There is another Amma program in Tamil Nadu. There is Indira Canteen program in Karnataka. This Amma program is different. This is in Rajasthan. Location in Dungarpur district. Screen children via MUAC. That is, provide energy dense nutrition supplements, that is EDNS, so that we can address the issue of malnutrition. Okay, outcome: 13,023 children were screened, 443 SM identified, 87% children recovered, and focus on tribal areas with the highest female enrollment up to 56%. So it was a very successful scheme, you can say. Now we'll just do the recap of this health and nutrition. In the health and nutrition, first is STEMI or ISTEMI. It is aimed at addressing the heart attack cases in the rural areas with the hub and spoke model. Hub is primary healthcare centers and the spoke is nearby healthcare centers which will provide thrombolysis. Next is HNBC plus in Odisha, which is aimed at addressing the issue of malnutrition. How? By providing regular checkups or follow-ups. Third is Remind project. It is supervision of ASHA workers. This increased surveillance of women during the pregnancies. Next is Nutri Gardens, a unique scheme in Rajasthan which focused on building gardens in the Anganwadi centers. which is focused on empowering nutrition. Then is pneumonia screening in Punjab with the help of Sansp initiative. Next is PM Swadenidhi, where street vendors were connected with Swiggy and Zomato and also provided with loans. And finally, Amma program was aimed at increasing or reducing the malnutrition. Okay. Next, the final chapter for the day is best practices in skill development. Okay. It is said that India is going through a phase of demographic dividend. Okay. What is demographic dividend? The outcome that a country can reap out of its youth population. Okay. So youth population will be higher compared to the elder population till 2047 or 2045s and 2050s. So this is demography and we have to utilize it so that it turns into demographic dividend. If at all this demography is not converted into dividend, it is going to turn into a disaster. Okay, disaster. So recently in one of the reports it is said that 50% of the graduates are unemployable. What do you mean by unemployable? Where the opportunity for jobs are there but the skill sets are not available among the aspirants, so they do not get the job. Unemployability, it is mainly because of lack of skilling. In India, the issue with skilling is more informal skilling is there and formal skilling is very less. Formal skilling in India is less than 4% compared to South Korea, where it is around 96%. Okay, so now about skill development initiatives. First is Duare Youth, that is in West Bengal, skill training at doorstep program. Nodal agency is Paschim Banga Society for Skill Development. Objective: decentralized access to career counseling, registration and skilling. Strategy: special camps set up in Gram Panchayat and urban wards, multi-department convergence with labor, higher education and MSME. Career counseling plus direct training registration via digital kiosks. Impact: it reached 2 lakh plus youth, signified a significant surge in enrollments under the state skill schemes. So can be used in GS2, GS3 or SA with respect to demographic dividend. Second is Yuva in Chhattisgarh, skilling for marginalized rural youth. Okay, most of the rural youth are marginalized in India, so those youths are being skilled under this one. State Skill Development Authority is a nodal agency. Approach: right person, right skill, right job model. Key features: job role mapping by localized need, community mobilization via self-help groups, youth groups and Grama Sabhas. Okay, so the local need is different, the need is different, the skill set required is also different. So we focus on right person, right skills and the right job. Residential training and post placement tracking is also done here. Impact: 70% placement rate in the pilot clusters. Increased confidence and migration, resilient livelihood options. Okay. Next is Kushal Apti in Maharashtra. It is career aptitude and guidance tool. Nodal agency is Maharashtra State Skill University. Objective: informed skilling decisions for youth via digital assessment. Tool highlights: psychometric test plus interest alignment plus job role mapping. The outputs: a Kushal card or Kaushal card is a personalized skill profile. Based on the Kaushal cards, he can get a job according to their skill. Okay, skill and job mismatches addressed here. Impact: 1.2 lakh plus youths assessed in just 3 months. Now used as a base for counseling in schools or colleges. Okay, very important, Kaushal cards. And next is Kaushalya Karnataka, that is leveraging blockchain for reskilling. Okay, blockchain for skilling. Department of Skill Development, Entrepreneurship and Livelihood. Innovation: blockchain backed verification of skill training and certification. Features: end-to-end digital lifestyle, registration, training, job and certification. And based on the certification, then they are provided with the jobs. Tamper-proof records for employers and training institutes. Impact: 15 plus lakh youth registered, 11 lakh plus youth training completed and 5 lakh plus job placements. A very important and successful story. So just a recap: Kaushalya Karnataka focused on leveraging blockchain for skilling, more than 5 lakh youth were employed. Next is Kaushal Apti in Maharashtra, Kaushalya cards will be provided after training. This acts as a report card for all the hirers or employers or counseling. Next is Yuva in Chhattisgarh, that is focus on marginalizing rural youth based on the principle of right skill, right person and right job. Next is Duare Youth in West Bengal, that is training at the doorstep. It is a decentralized access to career and counseling. So these are the topics or these are the chapters which I want to discuss in this video. In tomorrow's video, we'll be discussing 4 more chapters and we'll complete with the NITI Aayog document. After that, what are the topics you want to discuss, you can write down in the comment box. If you like the initiative, then please hit the like button, comment on it and also share with your friends. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any notification. With this, I will end the video. Jai Hind.